Deep in the forest of Albion lay the small town of Oakvale, unchanged by time and untouched by the sword. Here lived a boy and his family, a boy dreaming of greatness, of one day being a hero. Sometimes he imagined himself as a noble knight or a powerful wizard. And other times he dreamt he'd be an evil warrior. But in all his dreams of greatness, he could not possibly imagine the power of the destiny that lay before him.
Come on, wake up. Daydreaming again, were you? Just like your mother, mind always wandering. Well, let it wander off to find your sister, will you? She's out playing by the Barrowfields gate. Remember, you haven't given her a birthday present yet. Don't tell me you forgot to get her one. Well, I'm not bailing you out this time, son. I tell you what, I'll give you a gold piece for each good deed you do around Oakvale. That should be enough to buy her a present. Now, get moving and stay out of trouble.
I've lost Rosie. Her stuffing needs changing today. She's a lovely little furry bear.
Come here, my little pumpkin. Oh, what? I was just, I've never even... Look, Sonny, keep your mouth shut about this, right? My wife's at home with our little ones, and I'm supposed to be working. But a man should be entitled to do what he likes, don't you think? Tell you what, if you keep this little secret, I'll give you a gold piece. Just don't tell my wife. I can't let her find out about it. Many lovely things. Stock available.
Where's that filthy layabout? With some woman. I run his house, bring up his children. If you find him, let me know. You have? Right. I'm gonna turn him into Balverine food. Thank you, young sir. Wait till I get my hands on that pig!
Oh, if only all kids was like him.
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off!
You know I only have eyes for you, my sweet.
Don't insult me anymore! My mother was right about you! Well, if you think I'm going to cook and clean for you while you're out having a good time with your strumpet, you've got another thing coming! Who is she anyway? Some tart from the village? Younger than me, is she?
We were rehearsing a play. Yeah, that's all it was.
You filthy swine! I ought to chop them right off! Don't insult me anymore!
I'm never going to find love sitting here. I need to travel, see the rest of Albion.
Oh, thank goodness. I've got to, you know, answer a call of nature. Oh, stay here and watch this stock for me. Just stand between those two stacks. I'll put a good word in for you, right? Walt?
My cousin says that the barrel's in his warehouse. Quick! While he's away! Smash his barrel unless you're too scared. Come on! Let's go and break stuff. What's that for? Are you just gonna stand there like a lemon? But being good is so boring. Wouldn't you prefer to be smashing things? Come on, there's still time before he gets back. Oh, you're no fun at all. Fine, have your stupid good. You're just gonna stand. But being...
Excellent, thanks. I'll let your dad know.
Stupid little idiots.
God, what you look...
I'm sorry. I'll leave him alone. Just please don't hit me again.
Thank you. You stopped it good. Thank you. Here, I'll let you look after Rosie. She'll be safe with you.
Right, got you. I've heard reports that you violate that sort of behavior. If you were older, you need to. I'll leave it at that for now.
Hello, lad. Some little girl and it see. It just so guaranteed. I'm afraid just 3 gold coins. Remember, your father will get your miscellaneous items here.
But if you think that I'll turn a blind eye to your look, try to keep up well. I think you may have enough there, son.
I wonder what he'll do next.
Ooh, quick. Young... Hello, lad.
Hello, little brother. I hope you haven't forgotten what day it is, like you did last year. I'm sorry if I woke you up last night. It was another of those dreams. I was standing in this field when something happened, but I can't remember what. Never mind that, though. I'm still waiting for my present. I knew you were going to bring me chocolates. It's just like my dream. Come on, let's go home. Mother will be back for my party any minute now. Wait, there's something wrong.
Bandits!
It's really happening. They're here. You've got to hide.
Got one.
Evil had come to Oakvale. Bandits wielding torches and steel, slaying and burning all in their path. Blood-red flames lit the night as the villagers screamed and begged for mercy, and soon their bodies filled the streets. Then the raiders reached the last house, where the boy and his family lived. It was them they had slaughtered so many to find. The father fought to protect his kin, but he was no warrior, and fell mortally wounded. The bandits ripped the house apart, but could not find the boy. Through torture and threats, his mother and sister remained silent, and their furious attackers took them both. From the nearby woods, the boy watched as all he knew was taken away. His whole life was crushed to ashes. He was alone.
We must leave. It's not safe here. They're all dead. You don't want to join them, do you? Then give me your hand. I thought you'd have a stronger stomach than that. Come on. Save your energy, boy. It's not me you want to fight. You might not realize it, but I just saved your life. There's nothing left for you in Oakvale. And if you'd stayed, you'd be as dead as the rest of them. Come with me. My name is Maze, and I'm the head of the Guild of Heroes. You must have heard of it. You'll find nowhere safer in all of Albion, nor a better place to call your home. And if it's vengeance you want, you'll need the training only we can offer. Here we are. I'll introduce you to the Guildmaster. He'll be your guide from now on. I have a new student for you. Put him in the dorm upstairs, with the girl.
You don't look much like hero material to me, but Maze knows what he's doing, I suppose. Well, follow me then. You'll be sharing this room with Whisper, one of our brightest young pupils. She's playing in the woods right now, but you'll meet her in the morning. For now, you should get some sleep. Your training starts tomorrow.
It's time to wake up. You must be my roommate. Shorter than I expected. My name's Whisper. I've been here for a month. Had the room to myself till now, too. But that's all right. You know you talk in your sleep. Sounded like a bad nightmare. Happens to a lot the first week. Some don't even last that long. You won't either if you don't get moving. The Guildmaster is waiting for us in the map room. You don't want to be late on your first day. Follow me. Looks like the Guildmaster got tired of waiting for you. He's probably at the training grounds across the river. Let's go!
I did it in 50 seconds! No one has beaten that!
Yeah, well, if it wasn't for my injured leg, I'd beat that time.
No chance! I'm the fastest guild apprentice. We're discussing whether I'm the fastest apprentice. I ran to the demon door and back in 50 seconds! Right then, get...
You're the most arrogant, that's for sure.
I'm the fastest!
No, you're not.
Sorry, you're... Yes, I am. You again? Right then, get to the demon door and...
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. That's...
Maze lives upstairs. Best stay away, though. He's a scary man.
That showed you, didn't it?
Listen, I have to make an apple pie for the guildmaster at the end of the week. But if you find enough, can you... You don't have any apples for me?
All right, lad. It's time to see if you've any potential. Get in the ring. Now then, I want you to hit that dummy as hard as you can. Just keep going till I tell you to stop. Not making much of an impact there, are you? Here, try with this. Ah, now that's more like it. When you destroy an enemy like this dummy, it drops an experience orb. These orbs contain the knowledge gained from killing the creature. It's very important that you collect these orbs, or you won't learn anything. Now pick it up. Well done, lad. Now then, tomorrow we'll... That's the guild alarm. Sounds like there might be something loose in the woods. This is a good opportunity to test your spirit. I'll wait for you at the guild woods entrance, while you deal with the problem. Once you're done, we can talk about starting your training. Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night. The guild was now the boy's life.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
Good work, lad. Those beetles can be a damn nuisance. Here, I think you've earned yourself some pocket money for that. If you want more gold, I'm sure the servants could use your help with something. Or you can get an early night. Come and see me when you're... You look tired after killing those beetles.
This is the entrance to the Guild Woods. I heard giant beetles lived there. The servants live in here.
Have you found those apples for me yet? Thanks. Only one left.
Big deal. Running...
That showed you, didn't it?
Have you found any more apple? Great! And thank you here. What?
The journey's length is of no consequence. The Oracle must be protected.
How can you be so sure? We might need you here. Who knows what battles we might face?
The signs are too strong to ignore, and the Northern Wastes have been too long isolated from the Guild. There is much I may learn there.
Well, I hope nobody thinks you're running away from a fight, trying to cheat death again. You know how people talk.
Talk is of no matter to me. May death close his eyes to you, Maze.
What are you waiting for? Come in. That was Scythe. He was a great hero once, back when he had flesh on his bones and blood in his veins. He's just a shell now. What does he know of the choices we have to make, of what it takes to get things done?
I don't know how he did it. I always win guild competitions. Big deal.
Face the truth, you aren't that quick.
You look tired after killing your training. The guild was now the boy's life. The memory of the Oakvale flames still scorched his mind, but soon he had no thought other than training, and he became stronger and more agile with every passing year. His days were filled with grueling exercises, the nights with study in the library. Finally, he was ready to become a guild apprentice, just as Maze had foreseen. The real training was about to begin.
Get out of bed, lazy bones. We were supposed to meet the guildmaster on the other side of the river, but that was an hour ago. We better get going. Race you there.
The tough old
Late again.
guildmaster.
You can put that old stick away. We'll begin training with real weapons now. Get used to the weight of this sword, and let's see if you can hit Whisper with it.
Come on then. Let's see what you've got, farm boy. Oh, is that the best you've got? Oh, lucky shot.
Hit her. Now pay attention. What I'm about to teach you could well save your life one day. The life of a hero is a dangerous one, and you must learn to block your enemy's attacks if you expect to live long. Whisper will try to hit you, but you can block her attacks with your sword. Not all blows can be blocked, but you should be able to handle anything Whisper can throw at you.
You can't stop me every time.
Well done. Now let's see if you can combine attack and defense. Ah, hello, Thunder. Come to check on your sister's progress, have you?
You could say that. Whisper told me you've got her training with some farm boy.
Maze thinks the boy has great potential.
Enough to keep up with my Whisper. Ha!
Well, why don't we see? Whisper and the boy are just working on their melee skills now. All right, children, let's see who has learnt the most in their training. This will be a no-holds-barred duel, just like your final melee test. Prepare yourselves.
Come on, girl. Get your guard up.
That's all wrong, Whisper. You need to practice more. Shame you couldn't see me fight in the arena. Keep training if you want to go there yourself one day.
I could have beaten him if you hadn't stopped us.
We have few enough heroes as it is, without the two of you tearing each other apart in training. Speaking of which, meet me as I make my way to the archery range, when you're ready to continue your lessons. Oh, and about your melee performance? Excellent. Fight like that in your melee exam and you'll do well. Then meet me by the archery range to continue your training. Are you ready for your archery training? Let's continue our training with the bow. To begin with, see if you can hit the 3 stationary targets. And put some effort into it.
The longer you pull back your bowstring, the more damage you will cause.
But make sure you stay within the circle. Now fire the arrow. The longer you pull back the string, the more powerful your shot will be. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunately, most foes don't stand still. So let's see how you fare against moving targets. You have a minute to score as many points as you can. The front target is worth 1 point, the middle one is worth 3, and the one at the back will score you 9 points.
And remember, the longer you pull back your bow...
Come on, lad. Get your bow out. Marvelous. Come on, lad. Get your bow out. You can fire it up. Not bad, but try firing more powerful shots. Well, let's try that again. Let's continue our training with the bow. You need more muscle behind your shots, lad. Well done! You hit all the targets. Unfortunate. Come on, lad. Get your bow out. Marvelous.
Oh, Guildmaster. Training any nice young men? There goes the tough old Guildmaster. Excellent hit. Keep them coming. That's nice to see. You did well. Excellent shooting, my lad. Do that in your skill test and I'll be most impressed. Next, we will learn about the ways of the will.
Speak to me when you're ready to continue with your training. I'll be heading to the island by the waterfalls.
Any apprentices want to practice melee... Right, this melee combat against... Right, let's get whispering. I have a special
get through. Oh, lucky shot.
All right, you can stop now. That was very impressive. Whisper should be ashamed. A+. That grade means I can award you a new weapon. You really showed Whisper.
Archery grading. Any apprentices for archery? Now the guildmasters are. And if you get an A+, you'll receive a special. You've got one. That was superb. Nice work. Yeah, that's good enough score for a B. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Now the guildmasters asked me to... And if you get an A, you've got 1 minute. Great shot! Wow, that's excellent! I can give you an A. Remember, you can... Now the guildmasters... And if you get an A, you've got 1... Excellent power! Nice work. Yeah, that's good enough score for a B. Remember, you can still come back and try and get that A+. Now, the Guildmasters asked me to grade everyone's archery skills. And if you get an A+, you've got 1 minute. Whew, that almost went straight through. Right. Was superb! Wow, I ain't never seen any better than that. You got an A+. The Guildmaster said if anyone shot brilliant, I could award them this. Whew, that was some fancy shooting.
Oh, these bloody birds. I need... Those damn sparrows are making a right mess of the guild. Just look at them. I'll pay you 5 gold for every one you kill. Just come and see me every time you kill another one. Killed any of the blighters yet? Killed any of the blighters yet? Ah, you got enough. There are still more out there. Can't you find any more? They're all over the roofs. Have you killed any more of them?
You've got the biggest head in the guild, that's true.
No, I haven't!
Have you killed any more? Good. More of the dead. There are still more out there.
Yes, you have.
Big deal. Run.
Showed Whisper.
There's just the will left. It's time to learn about will powers. We'll begin by striking these straw dummies with lightning. All right, let's see what you've got. That's it. See how many you can hit in half a minute. Only attack dummies that are facing the center of the island. You won't get any points for hitting one on the back. You will only waste valuable mana. Using your will powers depletes your mana, and once used, it takes time to replenish. Wait until your will reserve charges. Excellent use of magic. Well done.
Very good, lad. You have learnt the 3 hero disciplines. We can now move on to your final test if you're ready. Or you can spend some more time exploring the guild. I believe Whisper is about to go into the guild woods, if you wish to join her.
I hope you're ready. Truly... The boy mastered the skills quickly, but there was always more to learn. For years, the guild was his home, his school, and his life. But as time passed, his thoughts returned always to the world outside. The life he had lost, the family that had been torn from him. At last, only the final day of tests remained. Success would mark the end of his training. He would receive the guild seal and be free to forge his own destiny. He would become a hero. Before you graduate, there is one final test you must complete. Enter the guild woods and go to the log at the top of the hill. The test will be revealed to you there. Good luck.
I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test, then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all you've learned in your years of training. We'll begin with your sword. Hit me, if you can. I suppose you're wondering how you pass the final test, then. It's simple. You must defeat me, using all... You're getting better at this. You're getting better at this. Very good. Into it. You're getting better at this. Excellent. And finally... That's enough. Yes, quite impressive for a novice. You will find real battles rather more fatal than this. But you have passed your final test, and you're ready to receive your guild seal from the guild master.
Well, this is the day, lad. I remember the first night you came to us. And look at you now. Maze's faith in you was well placed. Now come along. The graduation ceremony will take place in the Chamber of Fate, the oldest part of the guild. Let the apprentices approach. For many years now you have worked hard to earn yourselves the title of hero. Today, that apprenticeship ends and you go out into the world to do great deeds. Deeds that will bring you the gratitude of thousands, or strike fear into their hearts. These are dark times, and strange winds are blowing. Your choices, whether they lead you down the path of good or evil, will change the face of the world. Now, take your guild seals and venture forth as heroes. It's time for you to leave us, lad. But you're still very much part of the guild. On the map table you will find details of any quests the people of Albion wish heroes to perform. And you'll need to return often to focus all your experience into new skills.
Only by doing this regularly will you advance as a hero.
Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this.
That showed you, didn't it?
Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. Step into the light and I'll show you how to do this. There is little else for me to teach you, but I will always be around to offer you guidance. And your guild seal will allow me to communicate with you at all times.
You will also notice it flashing when you have enough experience to spend. I have given you a basic pack of supplies. It'll be enough for a while.
Now there's a whole world for you to explore. Check the guild for more quests.
Hi there.
Chicken chaser. Chicken chaser?
Don't go breaking any.
Huh?
Your path is dark. Only a light. Your path is illuminated. Fancy that. You worked it out.
Aw,
Have a
chicken
good
chaser.
start.
Look at the chickens run!
Remember a map.
You've come to the right place. You want to get to the harvest clock? Sort out this.
Wasps are attacking the picnic area! Follow me! Follow me! It's this way!
Sword again. I got you where you stand.
Hurry! It's this way! Please!
Thanks for saving me. I'm going to tell everyone about you.
Thank you so much! Wait till everyone hears about
Strike down the wasp useful against the Wasp Queen. Hero, your fluid energy is low. More wasps have spawned, but they are no match for your weapon. Attack the Wasp Queen again. Remember, you can also use your will powers against her. She's near to death. A few more strikes will finish her off. You've received a new quest card.
Marvellous. Good.
Hey!
Maze is looking for you. He waits for you in the Barstone Tavern.
It's like a breathing sack of pus.
Used to be an adventurer. You must be able to get...
You're as bad as that stinking beggar. I'm out of here.
Ha ha ha! Funniest thing I've seen in years. You've earned my thanks, hero. I'm sure you'll make many friends in your travels. Perhaps we'll meet again, hero.
Oi! You're new here, aren't you? We have some rules round here that you need to know about. Bowerstone is a peaceful town. I'll have to confiscate your weapons for now. There are shops, inns, lots of different people, games, all kinds of things. Why not pay the tavern a visit first? It's the building in front of you, just up the road from here. Oh, and keep an eye open for Lady Grey. Treat her with respect. She is the mayor, after all. Have a look around and enjoy your stay in Bowerstone.
Obey the law.
Over here. Been enjoying all the attention, have you? Yes, I heard about your encounter with the Wasp Queen. Most of Bowerstone is talking about it. But, you shouldn't let that kind of thing go to your head. Anyway, that's not why I called you here. You see, there are dark forces gathering that put your giant insect to shame. Tell me, how much do you remember of the night I took you to the guild? Of the raid on Oakvale? Not much, I wager. A most terrible night. I thought those bandits had killed your whole family, and that you were going to be next. But it seems there may have been another survivor. Your sister. I'm afraid it's only a rumor, and there's no way to be certain yet, but I thought you should know. And for pity's sake, boy, make sure you replace that basic equipment while you're here.
Check the guild for more quests.